live here at Ipanema Beach with my boy P.E.A.C.E from Cocto Entertainment. Hey P.E.A.C.E, how you doing today?
Doing good, brother. How you doing today?
I'm alright. We're here gonna conduct this little interview with him, man. Just to see how it is in the lovely Brazil. So how you feeling? How's Brazil been treating you, man?
Treats me very well. I've been to Brazil 47 times, 2002 to 2007 presently. This 15th day, November 2017. Love it. I love it.
Okay, explain to everybody what you actually do, man. What's Cocto Entertainment?
Cocto Entertainment. First of all, my name is P.E.A.C.E, recording artist. Cocto Entertainment. Do R&B, hip hop, real soul music. We started Cocto Entertainment music in 1997. 1997, Cocto Entertainment was birthed through my ASCAP Writers and Publishers Card out of Los Angeles, California. The rest is history.
Alright, cool. We want to get into it. So what made you want to be an entertainer?
Well, actually, what made me want to be an entertainer, when I was a little kid, I loved James Brown. I fell in love with James Brown, how he moved the crowd, and just fell in love with his music, the dancing, and from that point on, I just said, hey, I got to do this one day. So I ended up going to school, in elementary school. I used to imitate James Brown. My mama didn't like it though, and she could cut the James Brown music out, but we still make things happen.
I know we're kind of getting a little disturbed right here, this helicopter flying above us, but we're going to still continue on with this thing. You know, they doing a little helicopter ride. Have you been on one of them helicopter rides yet?
Not yet, but that's gonna happen.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Trust me. So, where were you born, man?
I was born in San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio, Texas is where I was born. I was raised in San Antonio, Texas, Baltimore, Maryland, and also Dallas, Texas area.
Oh, really? Okay. So, that's awesome. Don't worry about it. What were your parents' influence? Your parents' music influence?
My parents influenced me through music. My dad is a singer. My dad is a bass baritone singer, and my mother was a violinist. I've never heard my mother play the violin, but I know she played the violin, and she had it the whole time we were growing up as kids. But my dad is the real vocalist in the family. My dad is the one who keeps me inspired to this day.
Hey, what's your father and mother's name and their ages?
My father's name is Samuel Edward Dudley Sr., and my mother's name is Betty Jean Anderson.
What's their ages right now?
My father's age is 91, believe it or not.
Wow.
This guy is still moving and keep on kicking it like a good Timex or Rolex watch. And this guy, he's something else. My mother, on the other hand, she's 86 years old.
Oh, wow.
She'll be 87 in the next 4 months. My father will be 92 in the next 5 months.
Okay. So where did you attend college at, man?
I attended college at 2 schools. I started out at Texas Southern University, located in Houston, Texas. And I walked on and actually got a track scholarship. Never ran track in college and or high school. But the coach gave me an opportunity, rest his soul, late coach Dave Bethany, who was one of the first college track coaches to bring track athletes from Africa. So it was a new phenomenon. I then transferred from Texas Southern University and attended the Fort Valley State College, which is now Fort Valley State University, located in Fort Valley, Georgia, where I obtained a degree in criminal justice, and my concentration of study was behavioral science, the study of human behavior.
Where'd you go to high school at?
I went to high school at 2 high schools. I started my sophomore and junior year when we moved from Baltimore, Maryland, and I ended up attending Richardson High School, which is in Richardson, Texas, in the Dallas Metroplex area. Then I transferred my senior year, moved to San Antonio, relocated there, and finished my high school year there with my dad. It was the best thing that ever could have happened to me. He needed me, and I needed him.
Okay. Well, hey, so you was one of those choir boys in high school, right?
Sang in the choir in high school, thanks to my dad, thanks to the inspiration of my sister Audrey. And just a beautiful thing, and they gave me all the love and all the support. I got actually my first group that I sang into, male, as they call them today, boys band. I was in the 12th grade high school, and we actually won the talent show. He's saying you're a big girl now by the world-renowned stylistics. Turned it out. All the girls screaming and yelling. So now it just fueled me to continue to want to be an artist.
Okay. So who you did say James Brown was your person that inspired you, but who else other than James Brown inspired you?
Other than James Brown, well, when I got to college, I met the late great Roger Troutman and the Zap Band as they came to Fort Valley State and performed it on my senior year of college homecoming, and kind of like took off of there. Roger took me up under his wing as a friend. He and his sister, the late Loretta Troutman, who we lost 3 years ago. And no matter where I would move to after I graduated from college in '85, I kept running across these people. And they just took me up under their wing, and Roger taught me some things about the music industry. And to this day, his brother Zap, Terry Zap Troutman, has been my co-producer on all three of my albums. Current album is coming out next year, Mr. Debonair, by the way, which has already been completed in this recording process. My other inspiration was the late, great Nat King Cole. This guy was very smooth. He was a gentleman, real suave, and I consider myself to be a real smooth and suave guy. So it just kind of like worked out.
Yeah, that was one of my questions. I was going to ask you, how many albums did you actually come out with?
My first album, Formulated Funk, came out in 2007. I'm based out of Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. Came out in 2007. However, my first single, called Fine, which was a tribute to the fine women that Roger Troutman liked, the first song that I ever fully recorded. I released that in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's what put me on the map in Atlanta, Georgia, and everybody was buying the songs in the clubs, the regular clubs, strip clubs on the street, the West End area in Atlanta. And just from there, it just took off. Once again, like 2007, we put the first album out, Formulated Funk. In 2011, August of 2011, we released a second album, my sophomore album, entitled Resilient. Why resilient? Because I'm a resilient person. I encourage people to be resilient to overcome the triumphs and challenges in life. Currently, we just completed 2017, May of 2017, we completed the new album, Mr. Devon. Hasn't been released yet, but we're going to release it early 2018. But first, we're going to release and promote 2 singles, a ballad, also a dance song. I co-produced, wrote all the songs, and I have Mr. Terry Troutman as a co-producer, Mr. Eric E.Q. Young, who's presently the bass player for Confunction, Mr. Kyle Turner, who was Luther Vandross's studio, and to a saxophone player. They're also involved in my project, as well as Mr. Bart Thomas, who plays bass for the Zap Band. So there it is.
So what's the name of this new single then?
The new single, well, we kind of pending on that right now. We're trying to decide which one we want to release, the ballad first or the dance track. So we just right now that's in a pending stage right now.
Okay. All right. So so what can the fans expect from you?
Well, what the fans can expect from me right now, I'm still, even though I have a new album coming out, I'm still constantly producing. But my greatest inspiration right now is to inspire other people, like at-risk youth, and teach them how to work and navigate themselves through the music industry, learn the business. It's great to learn how to sing and all that, but you have to understand it's 90% business to the youngsters, and for the adults, it's 90% business, 10% show. So, man, that's just where we are right now. And the thing is, for Cocto Entertainment, we represent inspiration and uplifting others, especially at-risk people, or just people that are going through trying times in life. This is what Cocto Entertainment music is all about.
Okay. Well, we know that we're here in Brazil, of course, one of your favorite places to visit, I'm sure, right?
Got that, buddy.
So what type of woman you are attracted to, or what type of woman that you since we're in Brazil, I figure for me all women are attractive here. I can't have a bad thing about it, but what attracts you for a woman? What type of woman
the women that attract me in Brazil and basically universally, globally, so to speak, first of all, I like a woman that has a good, calm spirit about herself, a woman that's very intelligent, a woman that has some spirituality about herself, some awareness, right? Some yin and yang about herself. And of course, I like very athletic women and women that take care of their bodies, because taking care of your body is just so very important. My basic thing with women, and I always say, don't ask of something that you're not willing to give yourself. So if you want a fine woman, you as a man need to be taking care of yourself. You need to make sure that you fine so you both confident in one another.
Type of women do you actually like to date, man?
Type of women I like to date, I like to date women that are very intelligent, obviously a very physically attractive woman. Like a woman that has some kind of texture of spirituality about herself. Like a woman with a very calm spirit, but yet a strong woman inside. She's not a pushover. And most importantly, I like a woman who supports me in what I'm doing with my vision with Cocto Entertainment and my vision to help others. Cocto Entertainment, what we're all about is inspiring and, like I say, uplifting, helping people. So those are the type of women I like. I like women that are not selfish women that are about helping other people. So that's what inspires me. That's what turns me on. And I listen first. I love a beautiful woman. What man doesn't like a very physically attractive woman? I mean, that's just natural and all. But outside of that, you got to go beyond the looks in them, and you got to get up under the hood to see what's up in the brain, up in the medulla oblongata, if you will. So there it is.
Hey, so we're here in Rio. So why do you enjoy Rio?
I enjoy Rio because of the beautiful people here, the beautiful culture, the Afrocentric culture here, obviously the beautiful and gorgeous women. Hey, what can I say? You know, that's Rio de Janeiro, right? Like we're in Ipanema right now. The girl from Ipanema, they all around us right now as we're doing this interview. But the people here are very friendly, speak to you, just very nice people. And I fell in love, like I say, first and foremost with the culture here. I always wanted to come to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil since 1989. When I lived in Los Angeles, California, they used to show a program on a public broadcast system station for 15 minutes. I said, one of these days, I'm gonna go there. And I wanted to come to see all the beautiful women from the Carnival. I said, I gotta get there one day. So 2002 was my first trip here, and I've been coming for 15 years, and I'm gonna continue to come when I'm here. They treat me just like I'm Eu sou brasileiro, meaning Brazilian. So when I'm here, Eu sou brasileiro, not Eu sou americano. In Brazil, Eu sou brasileiro.
All right, we're here. We're about to end this little interview. So, we got some closing remarks for your fans. Anybody out there?
Well, my closing remarks are simple as this: you love music, you want to do music, you want to produce, you want to write or whatever. Learn your craft. Don't just jump out there and do something. Learn your craft. Study the legends that have come before you. Like I say, Dizzy Gillespie, Nat King Cole, James Brown. So many. Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, Dionne Warwick, Celine Dion. You know, the list goes on. The Funk Side, the Zap Band, Cameo, Parliament Funkadelic. You know, R&B, ballads, Luther Vandross, my man Barry White. You know, study your craft. Study those who came before you, because those who came before you made it possible for you to possibly be somebody great in this industry. As a producer, or writer, or whatever area you choose to be inside of the entertainment business, in the music industry. Once again, study your craft. Your boy P.E.A.C.E, Cocto Entertainment Music. We're here for you all the time. You can email me if you have any questions. Brazil, Brazil, Copa, C-O-P-A, the number 2 at hotmail.com. That's how you get at me, 24/7, anywhere in the world.
All right, repeat that email one more time.
That email address, once again, BRAZILCOPA2 at hotmail.com. And we check our emails every day.
All right. It was a pleasure interviewing you, man. Cool dude. We're going to see what's up with you. We're going to check out everything. We just say peace to everybody.
Peace and blessings, and thank you for the interview.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We here. We're going to hand over to everything out here.